Okay, Alhamdulillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to each and everyone. So once again, this time we will continue our discussion for our subject, no, for our topic for our topic in this subject. Okay, so I have not discussed the topic that we have on our previous modules. That's because okay, I don't have any, or I don't have a lot of time to discuss it further. No, but anyway, no, it's just a kung ano lang naman, no, an overview. But as much as possible, no, we have a discussion for the um, first and second, third um, modules, no. So yung pang fourth is, I think it will, if you have any question for that subject or for that topics, you may just have to ask it to me. But the video still is not available, no. Okay, so now just continuing our discussion here in our subject. Okay, so I'm gonna for these topics, no, we will be discussing about stoichiometry. Okay, so this will be the continuation of our subject last meeting, no, or last or previous modules. Okay, or instructional material. Okay, so now this will be week 5, no, from July 26 to July 30. This will be the allotted um, days, no, where we have to comply on these modules. Okay, so now we have here an introduction of environmental engineering pa rin. No, our topic, no, pinaka main topic natin would be environmental chemistry. Okay, so why we will be having our environmental chemistry in this subject, no? Bakit? Kasi nga, no, in environmental engineering, uh, probably we are talking about those kinds of object or environment that surround us, no. So we know that in every environment, or every object that composes that environment is not totally the same in their characteristic. Okay, so they maybe have their ability um, to uh, mix with other or combine with the other material, no. So we have to know about the specific characteristic of each material or each object that composes that environment, no. So in order to fulfill that one, we have to study about this environmental chemistry. Okay, so that's why in here, no, the continuation of our subject or our topic will be this environmental chemistry. Okay, so now right, so we have here a stoichiometry number 1. So in here, um, from our chemistry, uh, probably ang pinag-aaralan natin is how to react or how to combine a different chemicals, okay, or two chemicals to produce some another chemicals that is being useful in our daily life. Okay, or minsan, no, yung kuan natin or yung chemicals na that composes our surroundings is from the combination of two other chemicals. Okay, so yun, so we have here an example. We have CH4 plus O2 will be equivalent or will be uh, resulted to a combination of CO2 plus H2O, or we have here methane plus the carbon dioxide will be directed or will be resulted into a carbon dioxide plus water or H2O. Okay, now the question is that, no, in order for you to combine a different or two different um, chemicals, you have to consider about the balance, no, imbalance of the two chemicals that involved, no. So if for example, no, nag-combine ka ng dalawang chemicals, no, so you must to secure, or you must to check about uh, the object that is contained in that chemicals, each, for you to be able to establish a um, uh, uh, not for you to be able to establish or to check that your combination is correct. Okay, so yun. So, yun yung ibig sabihin nun. So, we have here at uh, two information, or uh, uh, two concept where we can base the combination of two uh, different chemicals. No, so the first one is the qualitative, and the second one is the quantitatively. No, what is the qualitatively? No, when we talking about qualitatively, you must to combine, or you must to interact the two different chemicals by considering their amount of chemicals involved. No, that means that um, you must to comply with their specific amount of chemicals involved, no, for you to be able to combine that one. No, the second one is the quantitatively. No, gets. Okay, so the second one will be the quantitatively. What do you mean by quantitatively? So it means that for you to be able to, or you must to combine a different two chemicals by considering their mass involved in that um, chemicals. No, so that mass particularly uh, called as a atomic mass, okay, of chemicals. So you must to balance that one for you to be able to balance that one. So for example, this would be these chemicals here. No, we have here CH4 plus O2 is combined to result as CO2 plus H2O. Now, so kung titingnan natin dito, the number of oxygen from the right side and the number of oxygen from the left side is not the same, no, yung number of oxygen sa left side is 3, and the number of oxygen sa right side will be 2. Okay, so kung titingnan natin difference sila, so you must to balance that one in order to correctly establish or have a correct combination of two different um, chemicals, no, so in order to check that one, or in order to find that one, or to solve that problem, you must to add a um, or in here, no, we have sinabi na ito yung solution na ginawa niya, no, so we have here yung O2, gimultiply niya ng 2 atoms para nang sa ganon is yung oxygen sa kabilang side will be equal to 4, and the left side will be nagmultiply siya ng 2 doon sa H2O to balance the number of oxygen sa left side. Okay, so we have here sa left side we have O multiplied by 2 is 2, oxygen na yun siya, plus itong dalawang oxygen naman dito sa CO2, so the result will be 4 oxygen. So same with the oxygen here. Okay, so same, so yun, so ibig sabihin nun, here sa equation na to, balance na yung atom natin. So yan yung tinatawag nating qualitatively na basis. Okay, so yun. So anyway, hindi naman to mahirap kasi nga no, we have been through about this one in our chemistry, no. So wala na tayong problem about this one. So what you have to remember is that you just have to balance the number of atoms from the left side, no, and the right side. Okay, so yun lang actually. Okay, kasi nga no, hindi pwedeng mag-combine ka ng two chemicals, okay, if the resulting chemicals is not the same in composition with the two chemicals na pinag-combine mo. Okay, so yun yung ibig sabihin nito. Okay, now so we have here the molecular weight, no, in order one of the way in order to check the precise of a combination of two chemicals is to have this molecular weight. Okay, so the formula for the molecular weight is moles is equals to mass over molecular weight, where molecular weight is can be found using that table of elements, and mass is can be found using this equation here. Okay, so yun, so we have here to find the moles, we have to use this equation. Okay, so yun. So, for example, in here, no? So we have here to find the value of molecular weight. So we have for CH4, yung kaninang example natin, CH4 is 12 plus 4 multiplied by 1. Bakit? Kasi nga, yung edge natin is, ang molecular weight niya is 1. So that would be apat daw na atom. So 4 plus 4 times 1 plus 12 yung molecular weight ng ating carbon. So we have all in all, we have 16 gram per mole. Okay, so yan yung yan yung way on how to calculate the molecular weight of the chemicals. Okay? So yun. So kung titingnan natin dito, no, yung number of molecular weight, no, as I have said kanina, one way to identify if the combination of your two chemicals is correct, you must have to find the molecular weight. So in here, kung bibilangin natin yung molecular weight ng CH4 at saka O2, okay, yung O2 rito, yung 2O2, so we have all in all, we have 32 plus 16 would be 40, 48, no? So in here naman, wait lang, parang may mali. Okay, so okay, kasi dito okay, tama. Dapat is this one here is 4 kasi nga dalawang oxygen and then O2. Hindi niya kasi sinali yung oxygen dito. Dalawa. So, dapat dito 2 times 2 times 2 plus times 16. So, here kung yun yung gagawin mo, mag-i-equal dito. Okay? Yes, tama. So, yun. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng checking the number of molecular weight involved in the combination of two chemicals. Okay? So, yun. So, meron na, okay, ito yun siya, oh. Nandito pala yung calculation. Okay, so, you may just have to study about this one, okay? So, understandable naman yun siya, okay? Based on how we have discussed previously, okay? So, we have here an example, okay, to ensure that you have understand know what we have saying previously. Okay, take a look about this example. Okay, so yun. So I think that's all. If you have any question uh, about this discussion, no, kindly ask it to me directly, no, so that we're gonna have to um, answer it right after you propagate it to me. Okay? So, yun. So, I think that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.